Hi, Islamic Dad here. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe. I'm going to do a video on can the narcissist love? This was prompted by a comment that someone had made in one of my videos where they disagreed with the statement that I made that they can. And so I thought I'd go ahead and kind of explain, myself, because it's a valid question. So first off, I would say I'm one of those people that thinks that, love is a verb. It's, for me, it's kind of pointless if someone says, I love you sincerely, but they don't show it, or you don't see it in anything that they do. And so at the end of the day, they may say, I love you, but then they don't act in a loving way. They don't show gratitude towards you, consideration, affection, etc. And so, at that point, for me, it's like, okay, well, it's much more important if someone shows love versus they just simply say, I love you. And so for right there, I think that the, litmus test is not what a person says, is what they do. So I think that's a key point or a key reason why I think that narcissists do love or can love. The second is that as I've said before in other videos, I disagree with a lot of people on their perception of narcissists and how they work. I know that even now, a lot of people prefer to have this very simplistic perception of narcissists just being these evil robots that have these devious master plans in their head that they're just executing through the world, into the world. I don't believe that for a second. And so when I feel like the narcissist can feel love is during the love bombing phase. I think, like I just said, they show love. They are loving towards their partner. They show, gratitude, affection, consideration, care. I mean, you name it. And additionally, I view the narcissist in how they act within the love bombing phase not as having this scheming plan, but it's actually just kind of a feedback loop. And that once the narcissist has basically vetted available people and found one who has the right combination of status, empathy, potential, physical appearance, likes to, look for the best in people, etc., that's very attractive to the narcissist, because that's everything the narcissist doesn't have and wishes they could be. And so they will, approach someone, start the beginnings of the love bombing phase. And as that's going along, it's like a feedback loop between the narcissist and their partner, where the narcissist is mirroring the love, affection, consideration, etc., that they are receiving from their partner. But here's the key thing that I think people need to understand. When the narcissist is mirroring, they're not separate from those emotions that they are mirroring. The narcissist feels that. And so if a partner is showing affection towards the narcissist feels that and then mirrors that affection back towards their partner. And in so doing, I feel that like love not only is there through the actions of the narcissist, but also in the fact that they are mirroring the emotions of their partner during the love bombing phase. So that's another reason why I would say that the narcissist, is in love during that point and can love. Where things get a little bit gray and start to veer off course, so to speak, is that the narcissist and their partner are going to be approaching the relationship from very different angles with different desires and with respect specifically to love and having it reciprocated. So most people, you and I, we're going to get into a relationship and we're looking for a partner. The narcissist is not looking for a partner. They are crossing their fingers, hoping that you will be the idealized mother that they never had, that you will give them the unconditional love that they never had as a toddler, as a young child. And they're just hoping that you will be that person to finally give them so much love as this replacement mother that it will fill the hole that they feel inside them. Unfortunately, that's impossible. And that as soon, and that's why there's this feedback loop and there's a buildup and a buildup and a buildup and a buildup. And it reaches a point which from like the partner's perspective is just that turning point where it's like, okay, love bombing one day, next day, the narcissist starts devaluing. From the narcissist perspective, one day they think, oh my gosh, this could be the person who finally loves me the way I needed to be loved when I was a toddler. This is the person who will finally give me the unconditional love that I've never had in my life. And then the next day they see their partner and they realize that is not my mother, that can never be my mother. That is just this ordinary person. And at that point, the narcissist feels betrayed. They feel like you lied to them, that you promised that you would be that idealized mother that they never had as a toddler, as a young child. And so at that point, from their perspective, of course they're going to devalue. It's like, one, you're not what they want. And two, from their perspective, you betrayed them, you lied. So, but getting back on track, so you're looking for a partner during the love bombing phase. The narcissist is crossing their fingers, hoping that you will be the mother that they never had as a toddler. And so again, the love is there. The narcissist is giving it and giving it and giving it during this love bombing phase because they're crossing their fingers. They're hoping that there's going to be a payoff. But again, that's coming from a very different place versus like normal people, which are just like, hey, you're a cool person. Let's have a relationship and I'll be your partner and you'll be mine. And so, coming from different directions, but again, I still think that counts. The place where I think that I think people view things from is outside of the love bombing phase, for one, but also again from this idea that somehow the narcissist is this evil robot just mimicking these actions and stuff and pretending. And the thing is, I do want to make clear, is like it's very strange because the narcissist is on one hand they're like an actor who, once the director says action, they don't realize they're acting. They think it's real. And as long as that scene goes on, they think it's real. And it's not until the director says cut that at that point they switch to a different emotion or different circumstances. But during that time, the narcissist is there. I mean, this is like one of the reasons why when narcissists lie, they lie with sincerity, because in their mind, the lies that they're saying are real. They believe them. I mean, you could put them on a lie detector test, and I think they'd pass. So again, even at the point of saying like, oh well, the narcissist is pretending, it's like, well, what does that mean for a narcissist? I mean, I don't like using that phrase pretending, say during the love bombing phase, because to me it's kind of pointless. It's like during the love bombing phase, the narcissist is 100% in there. They are giving back and feeling all the love that they're receiving from their partner. So that is why, from my perspective, I would say the narcissist can love. It is, but the kind of the caveat is that it's only during the love bombing phase, and it's because of the circumstances, it's only gonna last until that turning point, and then it's like someone threw a light switch. So, but anyways, I hope that this has been helpful. Thanks.